You celebrate with presents and gifts, you are more than likely looking for deals on those items. But be careful. You might get scammed, or at least you could get scammed. Check out this scam sent to BBB Scam Tracker. Quote, we have a big family of 5 children. The children asked to buy a dog. Found an advertisement from Sky Labrador. There were reviews. They asked to transfer money through Zelle. They sent the contract and a photo of the puppy by email. On Christmas Eve, everyone is in a hurry, and we hurried too. We lost all our money, and the children were left without a gift. It was a very sad Christmas. Yikes. Here to tell us how not to have a sad Christmas, Vice President of BBB of Greater Houston and South Texas, Leah Napoliello. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in.
Sure, thank you.
Sadly, this is something that happens during the holidays. We're always saying these scammers never take a break.
Right, and they are very prevalent during the holidays. Online, people are, shopping, and it's so easy to fall prey to scams. So it's something anyone could be a victim of.
Yeah, so that story we just heard about, it sounded like the person was doing everything right. What happened, or what else could have this person done to avoid being scammed?
Yeah, well, these puppy scams are very common during the holidays, people buying pets for their children. And you want to actually watch out for buying a pet online, because that you can really fall prey to scams. Like 80% of the ads for pets online, to buy pets online, are going to be scams, unfortunately, we found. So you want to be very cautious and not purchase a pet online, and don't pay using these unusual methods like Zelle, Cash App, that type of thing. That's always a sign of a scam.
Yeah, and I would even top that by saying go down to your local shelter. Adopt, do not shop.
Right,
There are so many pets in need. If you're looking for a specific breed, talk to the shelter, reach out to a rescue. There are so many different ways. That's a whole nother story in itself, but we won't go there. You sent us the 12 scams of Christmas, but I want to talk about 3. First, holiday apps. What information are we risking when it comes to these apps?
So these free apps are very common during the holidays. They can have some type of holiday theme, and they're geared towards children as well. So you want to watch out for any, they have a lot of ads more on the free apps than the apps that you have to pay for. Okay. And sometimes you may have to provide very private information or personal information for your children. So you don't want your children to be exposing themselves and giving out, their very personal information, have that circulating online. So as a parent, you need to step in and see, the privacy policy for these apps and learn more about that.
When we say holiday apps, are they games? Or can they be games?
They can be, yeah. There are some things like where a video chat with Santa, or like lighting a menorah, just little activities and games. Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Yeah. What about temporary holiday jobs?
Yeah, so those are very common too. Unfortunately, there are scams revolving around that as well. So if it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. So if it's a very high-paying salary for menial work, that's a red flag. And also if they want you to pay something in advance, so you should never have to pay anything to get a job or to work. They should be paying you.
Right.
Yeah.
Remember how that works.
Yeah.
Okay, I was talking about this with producer Sam earlier. Advent calendars. Why are they on the list of scams?
Yeah, so basically Advent calendars are very popular nowadays. There are really beautifully crafted ones you can get online that are legitimate, but unfortunately scammers are selling them too online. So if you stumble across like a fake website or something like that selling these Advent calendars, you could purchase it and then never receive your calendar. So you want to make sure you're shopping on legitimate business websites. Check them out with the BBB first to see if there are any complaints or reviews for a particular site selling these calendars.
And remember, let these all be reminders of why you should use a credit card and not a debit card.
Right, it is important to use a credit card, so if there is any problem with your purchase, then you could always dispute the charge with your credit card company.
Awesome. We so much appreciate your time.
Sure.
We hope people have a happy holiday, but also continue to be vigilant and smart when it comes to these sort of scams.
Sure, yeah, thank you for having me.
Okay.